Herders drove us away, built their huts on our farmland. Ondo farmers reveal some of the activities of Fulani herdsmen who came into Ondo State. Hello, my wonderful people. This is currently going on, and then the farmers have come out to tell the government that they have to send these people out of their farmland immediately because they drove them out by force, and right now what's happening is they've taken over their farmland and they've turned it into something else. They've built their own houses there, and this is what they are currently, doing, taking over their farmland. This is not right at all. I can imagine. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. It is a tale of woe after some farmers came across the Ondo State government following the activities of herdsmen who have not only destroyed their source of livelihood by their incense and their constant attack on their farmland, but also unknowingly raped their wives and daughters in their very presence. They lamented that they have been constantly been victims of herders for the past 5 years, particularly since 2016. Some of them claim that they've taken loans to put together their farms, saying everything went down the drain, no thanks to the activities of the herdsmen. The vice chairman of the Ondo State Agricultural Community Association, the umbrella body of farmers engaged in agriculture community in the state, Evans Oshodi, whose farm is located in Ikpa, Akoko, Ondo North, narrated, "My problem with herders started in 2016. One day I received a call that my farm at Ikpa, Akoko was under attack. I rushed down and I saw that everything was gone. But two of the herders who did it were later apprehended and taken to the police station. The attackers actually destroyed my 10-acre oil palm field that were still very young. The same thing was done to my farm when it was set ablaze in 2018 by the same set of people. In 2019, the association I belong had a rice farm at Osun in Elwo local government area. I was the supervisor. We took a loan of about 10 million from the federal government. When it was time to harvest, these intruders came again, destroyed everything. We reported to the government officials, including the SSA, to the governor on security, Alhaji Danjuma, and the government and the chairman of Maiti Allah in the state, Alhaji Bello. The cows were arrested, but they were later released, while two of the herders who were apprehended are still in custody, and later we heard they've been released. The case is still ongoing since 2019. With everything destroyed, the bank has now been on our neck for us to pay back the loan. We took insurance people, CBN officials, and everybody there to see things for themselves, but they are still asking us to pay back. What should we do? But if such has happened in the north, I'm sure they would have reimbursed them immediately. Farmers go back to looking out for their life, how to continue. In 2020, after they have put the sad incident behind them of 2019, Oshodi said some of them went back to the farm by borrowing another 3 million. This time, I farmed 6 hectares of rice. I was expecting millions of naira from the job. I did what I can, but when harvest came again, this same set of people came. They destroyed everything. We reported the case to Amutekun, and they came and helped us. They apprehended some of the attackers, but only a margin of amount was given to our group and what we could get from it. They gave us 1 million. That was all. Don't forget we borrowed 3 million. How will we get the remaining amount of money? And how do we assist farmers? We just 1 million on what we borrowed 3 million to do. Just before January this year, my farm was attacked again. They uprooted all my cassavas for their cows. On January the 2nd, I took a Amutek cooperative to my farm again. Before you could go to the farm in my community in Akoko, you have got to the company of 6 to 10 of them, because one might not come back alive if you decide to go alone. Formerly, I was disappointed, discouraged, and undetermined to farm anymore. Now I am revolutionized because last year I went to the SSA and I told him I wanted to be a terror to this group of people because only terror and bandits are respected in our country today. The federal government even protects these people. People respect terrorists more than innocent, law-abiding citizens. Destroy our nation. I have 3 children in the university. Where do you want me to get money to educate my children? How do I look after myself? And I call myself a farmer suffering while others are enjoying. So we are at war in this country with these people, and it is no longer safe. It is revolution time. Revolution is what is sparring up. And I want to say it, whether the government like it or not, we will evict them out of Ondo State. I am a pastor, but at this time around, it is the prayer of our brethren that have been sustaining us. And if you talk about death, we are ready to die because these people wants to take life away from us. We are not ready to allow that happen before our very own eyes. We are not going to allow that at all. At Orel, I have a farm in the forest where I cultivate a lot of cassava, pepper, and maize. But herders and their cattle have destroyed this farm again. They don't come out and they don't look for land to do their business. They go about destroying people's land. This is unheard of. There is a certain place a certain time I reported to the police and the head of the Saki who came to see the level of destruction on the farm. But guess what? Nothing was done. Even if they reach out and they catch the culprits, one of them or the cattle or whatever, nothing still has been done. So you leave us in a desperation state. But there was a time they caught a cow was caught with the aid of police and just a little compensation was paid back, not even up to what I spent. This country, we don't have anyone looking out for the innocent people. But the compensation ended the same day at the police station because of the demands of the police asking me to pay for this and that. That was also a time. There was also a time where we were about to arrest one header, but on our way coming, we had an accident and we were taken to the hospital. Later, the Fulani came and accused us of kidnapping their son. The commissioner of police in the state also heard the issue. The family of the arrested header insists that I pay 150 to take care of their medical expenses. But after which I pleaded, I was able to pay 70,000. Can you imagine what is going on? I was locked up and they've taken over our farm and built on their own houses. This is unfair. And if the government do nothing, we will take the laws into our hands and let nobody blame us. These are farmers lamenting in Ondo State. Guys, leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.